Yo, what's cracking everyone? Ericship 111 here. So we know that at the very core of every Forza Horizon game, it really comes down to two things: the cars and the location. Now throughout the entire Forza Horizon series, Playground Games have allowed us to explore various locations across different parts of the world, from the United States to Europe, all the way down under, then back to the developer's homeland, and now with Forza Horizon 5, Mexico. And once a new Horizon game has launched, speculations as to where the next title will be set often start surfacing across right here on YouTube or even on other social media platforms as well. But before we continue, here is a word from our sponsor for today's video. Yahaha is a new user-generated content creation platform for 3D multiplayer interactive experiences. You can use Yahaha to create and publish your own games and virtual experiences, and the best part is you don't even need to know any coding or server knowledge to make them. Just simply use the components in Yahaha and the huge asset library. You can also invite your friends to join you and other 3D events, along with making new friends. Or if your buddies aren't really into gaming, Yahaha also allows you to create your own virtual 3D experience by adding a YouTube sharing screen so you can all watch the same video together. Yahaha hosts regular live sessions for the community to help creators enhance their metaverse building skills, and you can follow them over on Twitch or check out previous sessions right here on YouTube if you do need some further tips. So what are you waiting for? Simply click on the link down in the description below or scan the QR code right here on the screen and start making your dream game or virtual experiences for free today. So the other day I was watching AR12's video on Nick's top 5 locations that he would like to see for Forza Horizon 6. He talked about Germany, Canada, South Africa, Northern Europe, and of course Japan. And while all of his choices were very decent, and I can easily see a future Horizon game set in any of those places he mentioned, there is one location that was omitted from that list, and it's somewhere that I actually believe could be a massive candidate for Horizon 6, and that is China. Now I know that China may not be the most popular pick within the community, but let's be realistic for a moment. When has Playground Games ever truly developed or released something based on what the community has truly requested for? Chances are rather slim, and when it comes to deciding where the next Horizon game is set, usually that process is made internally within Playground Games. Of course, there are many factors to consider in order to make that finalized decision, but with all that said, I do strongly feel that Forza Horizon 6 has a huge possibility on being set in China, and here are the reasons why. Starting off with number 1, Horizon has never been to Asia before. So in the Forza Horizon series, one of the continents it has never been to is of course Asia. Now I know when we think of Asia and a Horizon game, the first thought that will probably pop into our minds is of course Japan, but that rumor, which really started after Horizon 3, has been ongoing for over half a decade now, and it's a request or speculation that has been suggested so many times now that it's actually begun to have the opposite effect on the community, and some have even rejected Japan as a location. Now although personally I would love to see a Horizon game set in Japan, I just don't see it happening for Horizon 6. So where else in Asia could a Horizon game be set? I would imagine Hong Kong is out of the equation, as Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown is based around there. Of course, there's other Asian countries like Singapore, Malaysia, Philippines, Thailand, which are all beautiful places. But if we were to look at Horizon not just as a video game, but also as an entity that could generate huge amounts of revenue for Microsoft, China is pretty much the only location. Now, I don't want to get all political in this video, but over the past few years, many things have changed in China. Console gaming is no longer banned, the popularity of Xbox and Microsoft are on a major rise, and with the Horizon series being one of the selected Xbox titles that is approved for sale in the country, what a way for Microsoft to truly take off in the Chinese gaming market with a Horizon game that is set in their own country. Not only that, China itself has some of the most richest and diverse landscapes that would be great for a Horizon game, from the dangerous mountain roads of Tianmen, which is considered as one of the most thrilling yet dangerous roads in the world, to the beautiful city of Shanghai with a great mix of contemporary and traditional architecture. China offers a wide range of environments that I am certain most Horizon players would love. Playground games could also include the longest sea bridge in the world, known as the Donghai Bridge, or even include the ninth wonder of the world, the Great Wall of China, and that's not even mentioning the Chinese Himalayas too. So when it comes to landscape diversity, China will have no issues checking off that requirement either, which then leads me to my second point, number 2, the cars. So one thing I certainly found very interesting in Forza Horizon 5, despite being set in Mexico, was the amount of new to Forza cars that were actually from China. In Update 4, I believe we had our very first Chinese car update, where Playground Games introduced a wide range of new to Forza cars from China, which included the Neo EP3, MG3, the MGX Power SVR, and the Wuling Sunshine. Not only that, throughout several updates in Horizon 5, we have also had new electric car manufacturers like XPeng, touring cars like the Lynk & Co, and many more, which certainly raises many eyebrows considering Horizon 5 is set in Mexico. I mean, why are we not seeing more cars that actually fit with the Mexican car culture, like the Nissan Tsuru, or different variants of the Volkswagen Beetle, or even the 245-mile-per-hour supercar, the Inferno? Could the inclusion of these new Chinese cars be a small indication of where the next Horizon game is set? I mean, it's possible. Looking back at Forza Motorsport 6 prior to Horizon 3 being launched, data miners found several new to Forza Australian cars hidden inside the game files, and same with Motorsport 7, where hidden new to Forza British cars were found prior to Forza Horizon 4 being launched as well. Now, I must admit, other than the Neo EP3, which was reviewed on the Grand Tour, most of the other Chinese cars I didn't even know existed until they were brought into Horizon 5. And since China is home to some of the most innovative and advanced car manufacturers in the world in recent years, their only issue at this moment is getting their car brand out into the global scale, and seeing the amount of different Chinese car manufacturers that are willing to work with Microsoft and Playground Games to include their cars in the Horizon series. I would see it as a missed opportunity if Horizon 6 is not set in China. I would also assume that in the future we'll be getting more Chinese car updates, and let's just hypothetically imagine when Playground Games fly over to laser scan these cars and take many photos of them too, wouldn't you also think that they may perhaps photograph or document some of the landscape too? I think that will be a very good use of their time, and having connections already in China with some of these major car brands, it could also help Playground Games on being connected with the right people when it comes to finding the best locations within the country and who they can speak to when it comes to including historical sites in the game as well. Number 3, you probably didn't know this. Back when Forza Horizon 3 was launched, not only was it available to Xbox, but also on PC too. And according to Chris Bishop, who is the marketing manager for Forza Horizon, he stated in a Beijing presentation that China was the number 2 region in most sales for Forza Horizon 3 on PC, behind the United States. Now keep in mind, this happened way back in 2017, when Microsoft was still in its early phases of long-term investment to bring Microsoft into the Chinese market. Fast forward to 2022, the Forza franchise is one of Microsoft's most successful game franchises in China, along with having its biggest launch with Horizon 5. So it's safe to say that the Horizon series has been a major success thus far over in the East, and with Horizon Japan seemingly being out of the equation, China could very well be just as good as an option, not just for the Horizon community, but for Microsoft as a corporation too. But anyways, where do you guys think Forza Horizon 6 will be set? Will it be set in China or somewhere else? Let us know down in the comment section below. I do read all of your comments, guys. But if you guys did enjoy this video or found it helpful, please make sure to smash the thumbs up button, as it really does help me out. And of course, if you would like to stay up to date with everything Forza Horizon related, be sure to subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace.